Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Christine and today's video is all about the relationship between twin flames and God. And I understand that a lot of us have a different way of relating to our creator. Some of you may call our creator God, some of you may call our creator the universe, source. So that's, yeah, when I say God I mean like the intelligent being that created all of us. So yeah, and it's much quicker than using all these words at once. So every time I use the word God, know that I'm referring to this. So yeah, it's essentially a higher power, our creator. So yeah, personally, I prefer the word God because it makes me feel closer to my creator and gives a more like personal touch to it. So yeah, that's the word I'll be using. But that's what I mean by it. So yeah, disclaimer over. So today's video comes from a comment in one of my previous videos. So yeah, so the first part of it is, you know, what the relationship between these two is. So essentially the relationship between twin flames and God is that the love your twin flame has for you and is sharing with you is all the romantic love that God has for you. So we're all meant to experience romance and sexual attraction and sexuality through, yeah, it is God expressing those things to us, but through our twin flame. That's the person that was created for us to have as a romantic and sexual partner. So this is why being with your twin flame feels so juicy in both romance and sex. Like, it's amazing. And if you've been with your twin flame in this way or are currently with your twin flame in this way, you know that it doesn't really compare to a soulmate relationship, because it just feels like the romance and the sex is always ever deepening, and there's always more love and more peace there and more fulfillment. Like, it's like a well that never runs out. It's always juicy and there's always more to explore. So yeah, essentially that's the relationship. So the other thing is that, yeah, your twin flame union reflects the relationship that you have with yourself and God. So the closer you are to yourself and God, the closer you'll be with your twin flame. And yeah, it will start manifesting. Like, you'll be in your union much faster the closer you choose to be with God and yourself. So yeah, even if you're not in contact with your twin flame right now, choosing to accept God as your lover and see God as your ultimate source, right? Your source of happiness, your source of romance, your source of everything that makes you feel joyful and peaceful. This is what magnetizes your twin flame. So even if you're not in contact with your twin flame, the surefire way to magnetize your union is by focusing on your relationship with God and also allowing yourself to be romanced by God. So you will notice this, like, you have an urge to buy yourself flowers one day. Do that. You know, or God will give you an urge to take yourself out on a date or an at-home date. The other day I ordered like takeout, some sushi, I played video games by myself and like invited God to be with me during this space, and it was a kick-ass time. It was great. So yeah, if you feel like this is what you would like to do, and you know, every person likes to be romanced a bit differently. So for you, it might be like a bubble bath. It might be like new clothes, maybe. Like, whatever you feel is good for you and fulfills you in a romantic way. So yeah, this is essentially what the relationship between twin flames and God is. There is, yeah, you can be with your twin flame and leave God out of the way, but it's not very sustainable, because twin flames are also designed to be partners in ascension, and ascension is perfect union with God, perfect union with your creator. It's a state of having no upsets. You don't feel sad anymore, you don't feel pain, there's no suffering, and yeah, like, you feel peaceful and you feel good all the time. No interruptions. Just a good feeling. Right, so yeah, this is what it means to be ascended. And your twin flame is helping you with that by triggering some things within you. So for example, twin flame ignoring you. They're showing you that there's an upset here and you can heal this. Use the mirror exercise, which is an excellent way to heal whatever upsets, whatever blocks your twin flame mirrors to you, shows you. Because yeah, also resolving communication blocks with your twin flame will resolve them in your communication with the divine. So I've noticed that ever since I've been in union with my twin flame, my channeling, my divine channeling is so much better. I can much more clearly interpret the messages that God gives me when I'm reading cards or when I'm like talking to someone, right? My intuition is so much sharper. And that's because I've resolved those communication blocks. And of course there's still something, right? Because I'm not perfectly ascended. But I keep working at it, and the more I work on it, the better I get at this. And the same is true for you, right? And you're also becoming more in touch with your divine self. So yeah, if you get God out of the equation here, in your twin flame union, it's going to feel so uncomfortable to be around your twin flame, because you'll notice that you're very triggered and you don't have any meaningful way of resolving this. Because no matter what you try to do on the outside to fix the situation, it doesn't really work, because it's something you need to heal within first. And yeah, as you heal this, your relationship with your twin flame and with God becomes better, and also with yourself. So yeah, twin flames designed to be partners in ascension. So ascension, all about God. And also another thing I've noticed, and it was a huge insight that I had, it was like, I was thinking that, oh, I'll be happy when I have my union, right, before I got into union. And then I get into union and it's like, oh yeah, this is nice. But after a while it started to feel there was something uncomfortable there. And when I fell into it, it was that it's not my union that brought me the happiness. It's being with God that brings me this happiness. And this manifested my union, it attracted my union to me. And it also... yeah, also seeing that my twin flame is not my ultimate source of happiness. He is a person. He's an amazing person, but yeah, he's just a person. It would be unfair to place this burden on him, that he needs to make me happy. No, he only needs to be himself and be with God, love himself, and that's it. There's nothing else he needs to do, and I'm attracted to that. And the same is true for you and your twin flame. Like, all you need to do, be with yourself, be with God, be in your divinity. And that's what magnetizes your twin flame. And you don't need to, like, make him or her happy. That's something that happens in soulmate relationships, and it just leads to resentment, from my experience. Because we expect the other person to be our source of happiness, but they're not, because they were never designed to be that. So yeah, union doesn't mean much unless there's this divine factor in it. When you have God here, and you and your twin flame live as one, which is harmonious union, which is a step further. That is, that is so much bliss and happiness, and it's because you've brought God there. So when you invite more God in, there's more love and there's more joy. The second part of the question was, what if one twin flame believes in God but another one doesn't? And like, how does this balance out so that you can be in union forever? So yeah, in this case, so yeah, this if this person is truly your twin flame, then that is a block, right? If it upsets you, and if it's one of your core values that your twin flame is puts God first, for example, has a great relationship with God, believes in God. So all twin flame upsets are a miscommunication, pretty much, right? Because twin flames do not disagree at the core, because they're one being. So here what you can do is, first of all, do the mirror exercise on whatever feeling upsets you. Like, does it make you sad? Does it make you sad? Does it make you like upset in any other way? Like, go into the feeling and feel what's going on here, and give love to that part of yourself and come to peace with that. The second thing could be to revise your love list, which is like where you would write that I want my twin flame to like have a good relationship with God, believe in God, and go to the core of it, like and like why it's important to you, and yeah, get very clear and go very deep in that, why it's important to you, and what it would mean for you if your twin flame believes in God, and yeah, because that's a very good thing too, right? To get very clear about what your relationship with God means to you. So yeah, and the other thing that you can do is have a conversation with them, right? If you are in a place to be having this conversation. Some of you I know are not, but yeah, for those of you who are, have a conversation, and don't attach like to the words. My disclaimer in the beginning, like some people will say God, some people will say source, some people will say universe, or divine mother, divine father, right? It's so many different labels. So yeah, some of you, yeah, will use one word, some of you may use another, but at the core it's the same being that you're communicating about. So if one of you claims that, oh, I have a great relationship with God, and the other is like, oh, I have a great relationship with the universe, it's the same thing, right? You're having the same experience, pretty much, but using different words to describe it, right? So you don't need to attach too much to the words, but fill into the essence here, right? And yeah, if it still continues to, like, that core value is not really like matching up here, you're noticing they don't have a relationship at all with the divine, then yeah, examine the rest of your love list. Does it match? Do like 90% of your core values at least match with this person's, right? And if they do, great, it's just a block and you can heal it with a mirror exercise. Or you can claim more support, like you can use the mirror exercise on your own and work with a coach. I myself have guided people through this upset quite a few times. So yeah, you can get some extra help. If you would like that, my links are in the description. And yeah, but if you don't have like at least 85 to 90% of the same values, then you might need to consider whether this person is a twin flame or not. And yeah, this is something that happens. Some of us have false twin experiences, and when I had my false twin flame experience, a huge part of it was that my top core value on my love list is that my man has a very close relationship with God. If you don't have a relationship with God, you're not my twin flame, right? It's God is my everything. So yeah, I started to notice that he didn't want a relationship with the divine at all. He wanted to be super like secular and all that. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not who my twin flame would be, right? That's not what I desire in my man personally. So yeah, started to get suspicious there. And then I healed a lot of things, did lots of mirror exercises, worked with my coach, and eventually it was revealed that, hey, that person matches maybe 1 or 2 of my core values. Time to let them go. And that was okay, because then, like, a few months later, maybe less, I was in union, because I had healed all those blocks. And my false twin flame was compassionate enough to come into my life and help me heal that. So yeah, that was an experience, and it was what ultimately helped me move forward. So yeah, this is all I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to click the like button, subscribe, and if you would like me to speak about another topic, twin flame related, or spirituality related maybe, definitely feel free to leave a comment, don't be shy. As a Certified Ascension Coach, I can help you all the way into your Harmonious Union and beyond, so if you would like more support with your twin flame union, then definitely feel free to reach out, because I can help you with that. So yeah, my links are in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.